Here's Travis Coons now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his try. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now, and it's Palmer. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see.
Get ready.
Now Palmer on 1st down. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown.
Here we go.
Palmer to throw again. That is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And
Throwing now. Palmer on 1st down. He's got Floyd out left. And to throw again, it's Palmer. And the hit jarred it. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now it's Palmer. He's going to find his running back. It's
convert here on 4th down.
This time Palmer will throw. So he couldn't find his.
On an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald with an acrobatic catch. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but... They begin with a run by Crowell. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And he'll take
in the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
This will be taken at the 10. A nice cheer. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And there's a flag on the field. And from the shotgun, it's Palmer. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. On 2nd down, here's Palmer. He's going to leave this for his running back. And certainly one of the mainstays in this offense is the crafty veteran L. Fitz.
Love the way you phrased it. Crafty. This guy knows how to get open and catch the football.
Floyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. gun. And able to get this one 2nd and 3.
All right, now, one.
On 2nd down, Johnson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
No matter who's covering him, doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back, he usually has the advantage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that.
And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
So now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Chris Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here's Griffin. And Barnage has it on the right side. A gain of 4 on the play. And Endo, he'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Yeah, thank you. Their dime package for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Griffin. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. That time, 26 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. The 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Michael Floyd, 51 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
From the gun, it's Griffin. It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Back to the line now. Now Griffin. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
It's a tried and true formula.
He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 2nd and 10. Once again, Griffin. And this time, they'll come out in the pistol. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver.
Measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his, and a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
That is. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now it's Griffin. That's caught at the 3. Once again, Griffin looking for Barnage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
Getting set to go again. Here's Carson Palmer heading back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions.
Type of celebration.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. And what crowd should give them a boost? The Cardinals have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Cardinals lined up at the 15. Palmer finding his mark across the middle of the field, and he counts the drive with a score. That takes the lead up to 7. Cardinals have it at the 2. Johnson's going to take off here, and he cap off the long drive with the TD. Lead now at 14. Late in the second, Palmer's got his mark on the deep ball, and he's going to go 51 yards for the score. The Cardinals lead balloons to 21. Still a little time left on the clock. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Jefferson's the one who makes the pick to give a boost to his defense. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half.
Ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for, plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
On second down, here's Crowell. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Griffin. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And now the Browns defensive unit trots back. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown. John Brown, 56 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. A first down carry now for Crowell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. There's Griffin to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
To a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. For the defense, something we've seen all game long, they have been on fire today. No matter what's called.
3 of them to the right side. Now Griffin on second down. This is complete to him. Third.
Blitzer play coverage.
On third down, Griffin. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Robert Kimdichie able to drop him for a loss of 12, and it'll be fourth down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist. And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my...
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to
have the first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a third and just a few inches.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you football.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving.
And stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Continues. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And they'll go on the ground. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he'll actually lose it back. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Inspiration throw deep downfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defender's there, receiver's there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, The defensive guys actually got it done.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to
3 yards on the pickup.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves,
Loose and brings up second down. And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. Now,
that this game looked like it was going to be lopsided in favor of the winning team.
and then late in this one, you and I, we were digging at stuff, weren't we, to talk about, partner?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I think we brought up statistics from somewhere around circa 1927-28, hoping we could keep people going in this one.
Deep in the annals for this blowout win. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.